Welcome, students. I am Dr. Sneh Singh, and you are the students of BA first year, or BSc, or BCom first year. So, General English is a compulsory subject for you students, in which you have to clear it in the first go if possible. Otherwise, you keep getting chances to clear it till your third year. I would suggest that you work on this paper and clear it in the very first attempt in your first year itself, because first year is the only year where you will actually get a teacher to teach you or guide you through the syllabus, and if you have any difficulty whatsoever, they can be addressed. So, coming to the syllabus aims at achieving the following objectives. First is introducing students to phonetics and enabling them to consult dictionaries for correct pronunciation, that is sounds and word stress. Then the second point of objective point is reinforcing selected components of grammar and usage. You have been constantly reading and working on grammar right from day one of your schooling, but here we are kind of reinforcing some selected components of grammar and usage. The third point happens to be strengthening comprehension of poetry, prose, and short stories. To achieve this end, you will be expected to comprehend a piece of poetry, prose, or maybe a short story, and kind of answer the questions asked based on the text. So that will, in a way, strengthen your comprehension of any given piece of literature. Fourth point happens to be strengthening compositional skills in English for paragraph writing, CVs, and job applications. Now, strengthening compositional skills, because you've already been working on these skills. So, we are not saying that we are going to teach you these skills. We are only going to strengthen your compositional skills, your capabilities of writing a piece of paragraph, some paragraph writing, even a CV for job interviews. So, even a report writing for that matter. So, we will see that you strengthen your compositional skills. So, the pattern of the question paper will be as follows. First unit will be of phonetics and translation. This will actually take 10 periods to teach and will carry 20 marks in your examination. The first component of this unit is phonetic symbols and transcription of words, which carries 5 marks. In this, you will be taught the phonetic symbols and will be able to apply these symbols to transcript given words. The second part is translation of 5 simple sentences from Hindi to English and from English to Hindi. 5 very simple sentences will be expected. You will be expected to translate them from Hindi to English and from English to Hindi as well. Now, the second thing is translation of 5 words from Hindi to English and from English to Hindi. So, translation is a very important component of this unit. You will be expected to translate not just sentences but even words. So, all this will carry in total 20 marks, 5 for the phonetics and transcription, 5 for the simple sentences translated from Hindi to English, 5 from English to Hindi. 2.5 marks will be given for words translated from English to Hindi, and 2.5 marks for word translation from Hindi to English. So, in all 20. Let's move on to the unit B. Unit B consists of grammar and usage. This again will take about 10 periods to teach and will carry 25 marks. Now, first element is the elements of a sentence. How do you go about forming a sentence? This is what you have been learning from day one of your schooling, but here we will try and strengthen these capabilities of yours. This carries 5 marks. Then transformation of sentences from direct to indirect narration and from active to passive. Again, 5 marks for the complete transformation of sentences. Here you will have internal choice between direct and indirect or active and passive. Then you come down to modals. Modals again carry 5 marks. You are well versed with this. Tenses, again, tense, you are well versed with that too. This also carries 5 marks. Punctuation of a short passage with 10 punctuation marks, as discussed in Quirk and Greenbaum. Quirk and Greenbaum is a reference book for you. If you go through this, you will realize how important punctuation is, and you are in exam expected to punctuate a short passage with at least 10 punctuation marks. So every punctuation will carry around about half mark, and this again amounts to 5 marks for this question. So in total you will be attempting a paper for 25 marks in this unit. Now let's come down to the unit C. The unit C composes of comprehension, and comprehension is basically an understanding of what you hear, read or see. So here your comprehension capabilities will be tested. Following essays and stories in Essential Language Skills, revised edition, compiled by Macmillan for University of Rajasthan, General English, BA, BCom, BSc, is to be referred for this. Essential Language Skills, students, do not forget, you need to buy this book, and this goes for all students of BSc, BCom and BA. So we have a selection of essays and stories from this this book. Okay, so do not miss out on this. And you have, and what are the selections? I will just go about it. I will just let you know. See, the unit C contains you will be required to answer 5 questions out of 10 questions from the prescribed texts. Each question will be of 2 marks each. 2 marks. First is Sujata Bhatt, Voice of the Unwanted Girl. It's a beautiful poem. We will be reading this. And then you have a story by Ruskin Bond, Night Train for Devli. Again, an essay by Mahatma Gandhi, The Birth of Khadi. Another is it's a piece, it's actually speech, part of it's a speech made by Jawaharlal Nehru on the eve of independence of India. So a tryst with destiny. Then APJ Abdul Kalam's speech, Vision for 2020. So these are the 5 textual comprehension exercise based literature pieces which we will be studying for comprehension. You will be answering 5 questions out of 10 and it will carry 10 marks. The candidate will be required to answer 5 questions from an unseen passage. Again, an unseen passage which will be given to you, which will carry 10 marks. That means 1 vocabulary question of 10 words from the given passage, and there will be at least 1 vocabulary question in those 10, and that you will have to attempt, and that will carry 5 marks. If you come down to unit D now, D comprises of compositional skills, and it will also be completed in 15 periods and will carry 30 marks. In this, we have 3 subunits. First is letters. Letters, 2 types, formal and informal. Then second is CVs, resume and job applications and reports. So here you will learn how to write a CV, a resume and a job application, and also how to report incidents. Third is paragraph writing. You have all been doing these paragraph writings for your school exams as well. In class 10th, 11th, 12th, you must have written a number of paragraphs. So here you will just strengthen your skills to write a paragraph. Now, we have recommended certain readings in the syllabus. You can go and refer to these books. Sasi Kumar, V. Datta, and Rajivan. It is a course in listening and speaking, part 1, Foundation Books, 2005. Then you can even go for Sani Panja and Verma editions at English at the Workplace by Macmillan, which was published in 2003. R.P. Singh's Professional Communication by Oxford University Press in 2004. Leigh Judith, CVs and Job Applications, Oxford University Press, 2004. Arthur Waldhorn and Arthur Ziegler, English Made Simple, UPA and Company. Gunashekhar edited a foundation English course for undergraduates. It is book 1 by CFL, Hyderabad. Quirk and Greenbaum, A University Grammar of English, Longman in 1973. So, I am hopeful that you have clearly understood what you have to undertake for completing and doing well in your general English paper, and I hope this syllabus is pretty clear to you.